Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Joe Musgrove gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Kiner's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joe Morgan comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, George Foster.
In now for the Reds, George Foster. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parker's under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
First delivery to him on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball two. balls, 1 strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Up next for the Buccos, Ralph Kiner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
0-1.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. He's running. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
batting fifth, the first baseman, Willie Dunn.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Willie Stargell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Wagner at third with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. For his career in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this because most...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. So striding in, Tony Perez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Johnny Bench, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Kiner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
That is fifth, the right fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
At the plate, Adam Dunn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runners on first with 1 down. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kiner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Kendall.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ground ball right side. Perez fields it cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
So coming to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So stepping in, Eric Davis, open to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And the runner back in standing. To the plate now, Luis Castillo. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
0-1 for the count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. Here it comes. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Hannes Wagner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball one. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
And it's fouled away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Dave Parker waits on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Here's Foster backing up on it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Now to the plate, Dave Parker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Foster will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
At the plate, Ralph Kiner 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Two out with the man at first. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2 on the count. Count is full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Morgan is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 2-2 offering. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, George Foster. He grounds it sharply to third. Over to Mazeroski. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, Tony Perez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Tony Perez. And the pitch. In there for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ball 2.
2-2.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McCutchen has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Ball 1, no
The
strike.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, that's down.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
2-0.
Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So digging in now, Bill Mazeroski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Fouled off. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
First offering on its way. Johnny Bench is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1.
Ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Dunn.
Now at the plate, Adam Dunn. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, number 00. Shortstop, Wagner.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Hannes Wagner, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dave Parker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Striding in once again, Ralph Kiner, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
In now, Willie Stargell, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that one is gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Out of Andrew McCutcheon. He just loves hitting at this ballpark in Pittsburgh PNC. This guy's hit some big home runs in this ballpark over the years, and it's pretty apparent he loves hitting back home in Pittsburgh.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski. He swings and grounds it to short. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Eric Davis. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutcheon will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ken Griffey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Cincinnati, number 30, Ken Griffey.
This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Barry Larkin, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 8.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but They're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Joe Morgan stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. You're short, hit hard. Beautiful diving stop. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Coming to the plate now, George Foster, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is low, but Kendall's able to keep it close. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is in off the plate.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Liner toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
At the plate now, Tony Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Michael Feliz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Into the box, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 7 and the Reds 3. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Amir Garrett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Into the box, Colin Moran. No hits to this point.
The 3rd baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit down the line at first. Perez gloves it. And there's one down now.
Now back, the pitcher, Michael Feliz.
Ryan Reynolds will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ryan Reynolds.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hannes Wagner. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped up. Perez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Nick Birdie is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
In now, Adam Dunn. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Eugenio Suarez is on deck. The 3-1 lifted the other way to left center. Kiner's there. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Eric Davis, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kiner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dave Parker.
The right fielder, Dave Parker.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Ralph Kiner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's the pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Willie Stargell will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
One out, nobody on. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutcheon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-3. Blake Cederlin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Blake Cederlin.
Joey Votto is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Votto.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit to first, scooped up, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parker is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High in the air out to center field. McCutcheon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
At the plate, Jason Kendall. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Jason Kendall.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Bench is under it. Makes the play, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Bill Mazeroski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Now here's the pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Line softly toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Josh Bell will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bell comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Foster will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Connor.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Hannes Wagner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Kyle Crick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Foster. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Foster.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
The first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Now here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said 1,000,000 times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
1 strike in the count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 is today's final. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Luis Castillo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.